Chapter 4. The Tree Dream. I, Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, had a dream that terrified me. I called for my advisers and wise men, but none of them could help me. So I sent for Daniel, who was my chief counsel, and told him my dream. In my dream, I saw a huge tree. Its top touched the sky. Animals enjoyed its shade. Birds nested in its branches, and all the creatures on earth lived on its fruit. I dreamed that I heard an angel shouting, "Cut down the tree, strip its leaves, make the animals leave its shelter, and send the birds flying. Leave the stump in the ground. Let this ruler live like an animal for 7 long years, so that all will know that the Most High controls all the kingdoms of men." As I waited for Daniel to reply, I could tell that the meaning of my dream troubled him. Finally he said, "Your Majesty, I wish the dream had been against your enemies. You saw a tree that grew big and strong and could be seen from anywhere on earth. Your Majesty, that tree is you. Your kingdom covers the earth. You heard the order for the tree to be cut down, but the stump to be left in the ground. The Most High God has sent you this message. You will be forced to live with the wild animals and live outdoors for 7 years until you learn that God Most High controls all earthly kingdoms and chooses their rulers. You saw that the stump was left. This shows that you will be king again after you learn your lesson. My advice to you is to turn from evil and to do good." 12 months later, as I was walking in my palace grounds and admiring the wonderful city I had built, when I heard a voice, "King Nebuchadnezzar, you will be driven out of your palace. You will live like an animal for 7 years." Immediately my senses left me, and I was driven out into the fields. I lived with the animals. I ate grass. My body was wet with the dew. My hair grew longer than eagle's feathers, and my fingernails were like the claws of a bird. Finally I prayed, and God restored my senses. The court officials came looking for me and took me back to the palace. I wrote a declaration to be announced. Now I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise and exalt and glorify the King of heaven, because everything he does is right, and all his ways are just, and those who walk in pride he is able to humble.